Losers bracket semi-final. Virtus Pro versus TNC, game 1. Not while Ramses can farm and also get some harass of his own. Double Maledict coming out. They're going to stun. I know they're going to go in. The Maledict's coming out. Tims is just dead, I think. The Maledict might tick him down. Yes, it is. That's him gone. Wasn't able to heal through the Maledict. Sam H, though, is going to live distance. Armel gets the deny, and they're going to actually go for the kill, but Armel turns around, gets the stun up, and VP, they don't care, they're still going. Tims is TPing in, though, they might want to be careful about this. Gets the Maledict out, and Armel is just going to throw Solo back into the tower. He's dead! What a play coming out from Armel, that's actually pretty cool. And meanwhile, he's not going to take down this Maledict, probably yet down to 81 health. He has his Soul Ring. We're going to look at some items. That's Tread's Aquila at minute 7, and they're just going to go on to Pasha with Lucent Beam coming out. Tims with the sprint, can he get in range for a crush? Yes, he can, but he's going to go for it a bit late. They get the beam out, and then a Viper Strike on the Raven. He doesn't care, he's going to TP away. Oh, but the Fissure! Ooh, great play. They're going to toss the Slaughter Ring, but Roger is there instantly with the Enchant Totem, still in the stun range from Tims. And Cuckoo's going to TP in on the backlines just to make sure they can get it, but they might be able to get Cuckoo on the back of this. His armor's still low from the medallion, and Pasha's just going to chunk him down with that Atrophy Aura damage right-clicks. As opposed to farming more, there's a Viper Strike out onto Armel. Maybe they'll switch over that, but Tims, is he going to get the stun on no one under the tower? He may be in a bit over his head, and Raven coming in with the Lucent Beam. They're going to hold him off with the Fissure, and there's just going to be a whole team fight erupting here. No one is going to go down. Meanwhile, there's going to be some spells thrown out onto the side by the supports of VP. But Savage running through with the Hunter in the Night, leading the charge of TNC, gets the Void out onto Roger, and a Lucent Beam is going to be another kill claim for Raven. And they're going to be smoking up again. This time they're probably going to find Raven for sure, along with Tims, who both have the Ancient Prowler cap. Oh, but he got the Shrine pop off. The Deathboard comes out. That's Tims dead. Raven, though, does get away. Has a Blink Dagger now on the Tiny, so he's going to be making some initiation plays. Meanwhile, they're going to go into Sam H as well. This combo, just the gyro and the support. Oh, but the homing missile onto Armel instantly hits. Has the Echo Slam they're going to use, but the Eclipse, woo, that's going to show Roger that that's not okay to do. Now they're going to go into Ramses as well. VP have learned their lesson. You do not mess with Armel, which is also going to be important against the cause more so. See, for VP, BKB is good against TNC's cause, and for TNC, BKB is good against the Spore. Now a big team fight actually. Echo Slam coming out onto Armel, gets the Invis out, but he's under the tower. He is going to get away. Homing missiles coming out. Do they want to chase this? Ramses pops the drum charge. They get the hit out onto Armel. They get the stuns, and he's just going to go down. They're able to pursue him, and meanwhile in bot lane, the Eclipse is popped onto Solo and Pasha. No one gets a double damage. He's going to be wanting to push him with that. Meanwhile, Solo, he takes out Cuckoo. Hadn't he just died? Wait, what? Oh, he must have ticked down to the Maledict. Fire back stairs, about what you'd expect. No one pops the BKB and is going to throw a Viper Strike and Smolder attacks onto Cuckoo. And the Cold One's coming down. They might be able to kill him off, but they have their own Crimson Guard on the side of TNC. And no one with the amp damage. Oh my god. A Corrosive Haze, nothing to sneeze at. The Cuckoo does go down in the end. He does buy back Armel. He just jumps in there. Suddenly, the Tiny, whose net worth I was making fun of. We're going to have a bit of lag here. Oh dear. Goes the tree. Going to go under Roger and... whoa, no chance. 2.2k net worth. Deathward's going to come out, but it's not going to really do anything. The Crimson Guard and the general tankiness fall down. Cuckoo TPing in with a Blade Mail. The Eclipse not really going to do a whole lot. They're going to kill off Cuckoo here, but TNC do get the tier 3. Might they be able to get some kills on the back of this? No, I don't think it does. I don't think it does quite. Cuckoo going to get the trees out onto Solo, and is just going to chunk him down. The Prophet does have good damage. He can do that, and they do bring him down. Sam H gets the kill. Going to be coming back up. And that's going to be a Refresher Shard Roche. Oh, they find Sam H, but Armel is coming in off the backlines. Roger, they 4-star him away out of the wrath of Armel, but that just pushes him into the cleave radius. Ramses does go down with the BKB. That's 2 heroes down now on VP, about to make it 3. Roger's about to go down. He can get the stunner for the last minute, but is that going to get him away? No. Buyback now out. 20k lead for TNC. They parlayed a couple of kills into suddenly. Oh, they're going to go into Ramses as well while they're finishing off the Roche. Armel, he comes in. This is going to be a dieback on Ramses. Oh, he manages, but they still get the stun out. They find the real one. That's Raven now with the Aegis, and they're going to keep going with the team fight. Luna going to run in. That's no Gyrocopter for 90 seconds. He was... and they just call GG. They can't defend against that. GG comes out, 39 minutes. TNC, somewhat anticlimactically, but pretty convincingly, take game 1 of this series. And let's see what they're going to go. Troll Warlord is your last pick for VP. Oh, meanwhile, we are going to have a kill bottom. Going to have an attempt bottom. There was a lightning out Cuckoo. He sticks up, but that last axe should do it. Ramses does get the first blood, and he's low. He's going to get the mischance out and just worm his way into the trees. Solo throws out the stun. Ramses, which gives him time to get the salve off. He's going to heal off a fair bit, but now it's going to be cancelled. Another Burrow Strike coming out as the Hex comes out onto Cuckoo, but then Roger comes in, is able to clean up Cuckoo, and Ramses, the shards are blocking Sam H away from him. He's under the tower. They are going to clean him up. A lot happening in this game, and meanwhile, this seems like going to keep going on to Sam H. Again, these stuns from Solo. And Ramses almost styling on him, going to get the bounty rune, then further stacks. Oh, the uphill miss! And Sam H ends up being the one claiming the bounty rune, and Solo might be the one to lose his life, and he is. And VP, they're not done looking for kills. They're going to dive deep, going on to Raven again. They get the shards, lock him in. He's on pretty low health. Does he have Sunder? No, he doesn't. He's like a quarter of a level away from it. Sam H TP's in with the respawn. Roger, however, going to try and snowball away. Gets a fair bit of distance, but with the Burrow Strike presumably coming off cooldown very soon. 1 second. But Solo arrives in time. They still land the stun to Roger. So they secure the kill there. But Quap sitting just a head above them at 40. And they're going to go on to Pasha. I'm assuming they have the damage to bring him down. Oh, the trying to bring him in to dodge the stun. Ends up maybe condemning the both of them, no? They bring all the beef. Doom now goes out onto Sam H. Roger thought about chasing down Tims, but it seems like they're going to unify onto the Sand King, but he's juking around. Meanwhile, Quap TPing in, they bring down the Tusk, and now they want to go for more. They want to go on to Pasha. Quap, she has to have her ulti, right? No, she hasn't skilled it. What? She hasn't skilled the ulti. Pasha is going to try and TP away. I don't know if he lives through the Shadow Strike. He just about makes it. But neither seem to be on the cards. Meanwhile, Solo again getting dove by these two supports, and with the Pulse Nova, they have no problem killing him. He doesn't have a chance to get this, even have a chance to get the stun off. Roger, though, TP's in. Cuckoo out of mana. And Obi sticks up, so he gets his health and mana back, but they stun him. Are the right clicks going to be enough? They bring him down, Ramses, with the ranged right clicks. Meanwhile, Sam H looks like a death for him is going to be on the cards as well. Armel goes down, meanwhile, in the mid lane. And so does Sam H. Pasha doesn't quite get the Doom off onto Armel. And thus Armel can blink away. Centaur, the Hoof Stomp, misses. And now the rest of TNC are coming in. The Doom, not going to do a whole lot. Solo tries to throw a stun in. Oh, he does throw the stun in even. And with the finger, that's probably going to be the death of Armel. Pasha goes down, but so does Armel. And now a cooldown coming through. Sam H is going to go down as well. They get the stun onto Cuckoo. Solo, though. I guess that's why they stand there. They're just waiting for it to happen. It's a Troll Warlord. There's going to be a Roche. You just know it. Oh, but the Terrorize gets them out of the pit. I think they're just going to go back in, though. Armel, though, he's got the blink in. Could be primed for a steal. He's going to Sonic Wave in, so the Dire actually get the Roche kill, but no one gets the Aegis. Very good use of the ulti coming out there from Armel. And now the stun coming out from Sam H. Get hit onto 2 of VP. Cuckoo just trying to get some Pulse Nova damage in on the side. Armel goes in, kills Solo and Roger. And Cuckoo could easier. And now we're going to see a Doom out. He does get the Doom out onto the real one. 50-50 chance, essentially, although he probably knew, to be honest. And he's running away. Going to have the missile coming out. Cooldown doesn't quite land. The Yules. And can he get the right clicks out? No! Although no one comes in. He's probably going to tick out to the Doom. Yep, and the flat cannon. TNC, though, shaping up for return kills. Back of that. The main carry of TNC is down. There's going to be an epicenter. Did that just instantly get cancelled for anyone else? He tried. They're baiting. Ramses is sitting in the tree line. He's looking for blood. He wants TNC to go for this. I feel like they know it's a bait, but they're not sure. They're just going to let the... There's an epicenter. It's going to go off, but the BKB going to instantly come out from no one. And now there's going to be a cooldown and a snowball on the Sam H. And meanwhile, the Doom on the backline is going on a Raven. The support are going to be taken down, and they're going to get Raven as well. They're just going to do the damage. Cursed Crown comes out onto no one. They're going to split away from him. They do take the melee racks. Homing missile coming out onto Armel. Is going to connect, pop the Lincolns. It's going to be an epicenter coming out. Oh, what a time for lag. And the epicenter doesn't really do a whole lot again. Battle Trance, get the kill. Aegis popped onto no one. Sonic Wave, that'll be the Sonic Wave flying out. But meanwhile, on the backline, so Doom does go out onto Armel. And Ramses, he's just going in. He's even diving the fountain. He kills off Armel. He doesn't have the cheese anymore, so he's got to be careful about this. He might have gone a bit too deep. He does feed Raven a 10 times godlike streak. Homing missile coming out onto Armel. Is going to connect, pop the Lincolns. It's going to be an epicenter coming out. Oh, what a time for lag. And the epicenter doesn't really do a whole lot again. Battletrons get the kill. Aegis popped on a no-one. Sonic Wave, that'll be the Sonic Wave flying up. But meanwhile, on the backline, so Doom does go out onto Armel. And Ramses, he's just going in. He's even diving the fountain. He kills off Armel. Doesn't have the cheese anymore, so he's got to be careful about this. He might have gone a bit too deep. He does feed Raven a 10 times godlike streak game. Anyway. Oh. Doom coming out. That's going to hit onto Raven, who's going to instantly buy back. They take down to tier 3 in the meantime. BKB popped by Pasha. Glyph popped. And VP are just going to take the racks. They're going to take that. Homing missiles coming out. The 3 charges. Oof. Dark Willow goes into the Shadow Realm. They get the Hex out. Onto... Who is that? That's Sam H. He goes down. Meanwhile, Snowball and Tims, they're just controlling all of TNC one by one. The Doom out onto Raven again. They get the stun. Meanwhile, no one. He's just taking him. Ramsey's going for Megas. While Roger and Pasha just try and keep the rest of TNC busy. They're going to get a bunch of damage out onto Sam H. He bought back for this. That's going to be a dieback on him. Meanwhile, buybacks on Cuckoo and Tims. Sunder from Raven. Going to bring Pasha in, and they might actually be able to kill him with a big Sonic Wave as well. It's probably going to be able to kill off Solo as well. And VP may be bit off a bit more than they can chew. Are they going to be able to get Ramses? He Lincolns is off the Shadow Strike. And he is low. He goes down. So the missile's going to come onto him. Gets the bonk out. Lincolns hits. Lincoln's spot. They're just going to hit it off with another missile. And TNC are actually being able to go high ground. Though Roger gets the punch out on the Raven. And that's just going to give... Oh, but the Sunder comes through. So he's not going to go down, and no one has to be forced back. Cuckoo and Tims do go down, thanks to Roger, but he might just go down to himself to the illusions. He does, in fact, go down. TNC have to mount some kind of defense, but with their 2 supports gone, what can they really do? Raven tries to burst down Solo, but the Doom and just the damage in general, they bring him down. There's no buyback, and GG. They just... What do you do against that? Very decisive victory there from VP. It's going to be a Dragon Knight. A Thunderstrike, that's it. A lot of weather-based things. There's going to be a lift onto Ramses. This could be a First Blood. In the meantime, there's going to be damage coming out onto Tims. Going to get the slaps. Going to rage, and the First Blood will go to Cuckoo. Opening here. They're going to go onto no one again. They've got the net. They've got the Rocket Barrage and the cooldown. He is a dead lad. Oh, no, he does go down in the end. I thought Roger might be able to save him. But now it seems Roger might be dying. The Doom comes out onto Armel, though. There's got a lot of damage with the Infest Bomb as well. Roger even stays alive on the back lines. Stun comes through, doesn't hit onto Ramses because of the rage. He's going to dive deep, wants to go into Cuckoo, but the stick up and going onto Tower shows that maybe that might not be the best idea. Sam H is back in. They get the Infernal Blade out, block him out with the shards, but it seems like that's as much as VP are going to want to commit here. TNC making some moves on the dire side of the map. They're going to run into Solo here, and he's dead. The Mask of Madness, they drop the Static Storm, though, even. And now Roger throwing the Ice Shards away. Tims is going to keep chasing on a Solo, but in the meantime, there's going to be a teamfight coming through. The Eclipse hits out onto no one, but they kill Raven with the Infest Bomb. No one, meanwhile, is going to chase down Sam H. Solo does manage to get away. Armel being chased down by the Doom. They get the Doom down with the titular spell, and he's going to die to the Scorched Earth. Solo, though, finally being chased down by Tims. Seems like they're finally going to kill him. The stick doesn't quite save him. Sam H being attacked. Stun comes out onto no one. Oh, in fact, full initiation on no one. The stuns, the lift, the net, they bring him down. The supports come through, but there's not really a whole lot they can do. They throw an Ice Shards through, but just kind of poking at him. And TNC, well, now they're clearing out the Ancient stack. This is going to be a big influx of gold coming in for the Luna, who was sort of competing with Ramses for top net worth before, but is now gradually pulling in a lead. It's the haste. Is now going to go into Solo, but Ramses is in the area. They get the glimpse back into the Static Storm as well. He's going to try and TP out, but they'll actually be able to kill him outright, and they do indeed do just that. Just goes ahead of Roger. They're looking for him. He gets the stun out in the end. Pasha's coming in. Roger dodges the cooldown. Roger the dodger. And no one is in the area with an Infest Bomb with a Lifestealer ready to go. Pasha gets brought in, gets the Doom out onto Armel. But they do kill him. They bring down his streak. They bring down Sam H with the Infest Bomb. And they throw the Static Storm in. But all the spells go into the illusion. Roger blinks in with the Infest Bomb, and they do bring down Raven. It's just like I said. The Infest Bomb nightmare on the Blink Roger. And then no one Manages to clear up Cuckoo on the side, and now VP, they're going to take this Roche. But a worthy trade, a support for the carry, another support and a Roche. But Armel, he might have something to say about this. Oh, the song comes through, but not quite in time from Tims to go for a steal play. Pretty handily. Epicenter is going to come through, and he's not going to hit anything. And now they're going to glimpse back Sam H. I mean, kind of deserves it, to be honest. It's the same story as in Game 1. Epicenter that doesn't really do a whole lot. And now the Static Storm's going to come out onto Tims, but in the meanwhile, the Eclipse and the cooldown is going to kill off no one in exchange for Tims. And in the meantime, we're going to have a Doom coming out onto Armel. Ramses falling low. Pasha chasing the gyrocopter down. But the glaives bouncing and the fade bolts. And they glimpse him away. He pops the dragon form. And there's going to be a Doom onto Tims. And a BKB pop by Pasha. Gets the troll net out. The ensnare. Gonna throw some spells onto Sam H. He's gonna take some damage, but Armel, he's coming through. Chunks down solo. Okay, I take it back. Light right clicks. Entry ward. Stun's coming out, but they save him with a snowball, which means most of the Eclipse is just gonna be absorbed, just gonna be nullified. But meanwhile, Roger goes down and Pasha goes down. This flat cannon damage, they take down Tims, but is that really enough? Armel is doing insane damage. They glimpse Raven back, but he forced off him out of the Static Storm. And Epicenter this time is going to do damage onto no one. VP, they're falling apart. No, that's Ramses that actually the Epicenter is hitting. They bring down Cuckoo, and actually they're going to bring down Armel. The cause of VP. It was all a bait. The supports go down. But it turns out, that's what they wanted. Then the cause can come in. Ramses, he wants Raven, but he's going to have to settle for Cuckoo. Or will he? They're going to keep going. Yeah, he's going to have to settle. Armel, trying to do the damage, not doing a whole lot. Missile coming out onto no one, and it seems like we're just going to reset. Infernal Blade onto Cuckoo, but with the stolen Snowball, going to buy himself some time. Snowball out onto Pasha, and then he blinks away. Circle of Fun comes out, no one jumps in, and then the Eclipse comes out. We've got the BKBs and the Rages going out. They're going to try and kill Tims with the Guardian Greaves. They glimpse Raven back, get the Nullifier out. They're actually doing some damage with the Doom as well. This might be the chance to bring down the Luna. Clicking on him, the Infest Bomb coming out. He can't live through that. And the Sanking dieback as well. And that's another stolen Doom onto the Lifestealer. Great play from Cuckoo. And armor too, 24 armor. Combined with that ridiculous amount of HP. Oh, and he blinks in. Gets a stun on Raven, but the cooldown comes. They lift him up and they Glimmer Cape him. Song of the Siren comes out. Armel BKB'd up and he is doomed. However, Ramses with the Magic Community and the Nullifier out onto Sam H. And that song just seems like an opportunity for a reset. They glimpse Sam H back and they do kill him. Get the Infest Bomb out as well. That little bit of damage finishing him off. Tim's walking forward, they're doing damage to him. No one, pretty much out of mana. They're going to go into Cuckoo. They force staff him away. Infernal Blade coming out. He steals the Troll Trap, but ultimately he dies. There's a dieback on the Rubik, and now the Eclipse coming out. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Snowball into the fountain. Roger! Throwing his life away as a distraction, essentially. And now Nullifier and the kill out onto Tim's Lifestealer. Slowly bringing down this TNC squad. They're going on the Raven. They've got the Dragon Tail. Can they bring him down? They do, and it's GG. TNC, they tap out, and the dream of an SEA Grand Final is dead. Virtus Pro, guaranteed top 3.